Thank you. Thank you. The Senate will come to order. Senator Rivera, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Thank you, Madam President. Welcome to everybody at the Chamber today. If we could join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Senator Heath? Just one small change at the end, so I just gave you a new script.
We're going to lay over.
Just save a lot of time. I'll go get it. Do that. We haven't read for a while, and you know what? Okay.
The rest of the vote will be here.
Mr. Majors, would you please take the roll?
Aguilar, Balmer, Baumgartner,
Excused?
Brophy,
Excused.
Cadman, Crowder, Grantham, Guzman, Harvey, Heath, Herpin, Hill, Hodge, John, Johnston, Jones, Kafalis, Kerr, King, Lambert, Lundberg, Marble, Newell, Nicholson, Renfro, Rivera, Roberts, Sheffel, Schwartz, Stedman, Tocktrop, Todd, Uleberry, Zenzinger. Madam President,
Here.
Can do pages too.
With 33 present, 0 absent, 2 excused, the Senate has a quorum. Motion to adopt the journal. Senator Todd.
Thank you, Madam President. Good morning, colleagues. I move the reading of the Journal of March 31st be dispensed with and the journal be approved as corrected by the Secretary, our glorious Secretary, Cindy Markwell. Thank you.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. The motion's adopted. Committee reports.
March 31st, 2014, Committee on Business, Labor, and Technology. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1282 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation and with a recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. March 31st, 2014, Committee on Business, Labor, and Technology. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 169 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation and with a recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar.
Senate Services.
April 1st, 2014, correctly printed, Senate Bills 172, 173, 174, 175, and 176. Correctly grossed, Senate Bills 160, 163, and 165. Senate Joint Resolution 24. Correctly revised, House Bills 1141 and 1267. Correctly re-revised, House Bill 1195.
Have they sent it over?
Message from the House.
Okay.
March 31st, 2014, Madam President, the House has voted to concur in Senate amendments to House Bills 1142 and 1100 and has repassed the bills as so amended. The House has adopted and returns herewith Senate Joint Resolution 24 as amended.
Committee reports.
April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration, the Merits Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1336 be amended as follows and as so amended before the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration, the Merits Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1341 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration on the Merits Committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 153 be amended as follows and as so amended before the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration on the Merits Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1340 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1339 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1342 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1337 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. April 1st, 2014, Committee on Appropriations. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following. House Bill 1308 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation and with a recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. March 31st, 2014, Committee on Judiciary. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following House Bill 1260 be referred favorably to the Committee on Appropriations.
Introduction of bills.
Senate Bill 177 by Senators Kerr and Newell and Representative Young concerning the definition of a drug-endangered child for purposes of cases of child abuse or neglect in the Children's Code.
Judiciary.
Senate Bill 178 by Senators Kerr and Newell and Representative Young concerning the definition of a drug-endangered child for purposes of cases of child abuse or neglect in the Criminal Code.
Judiciary.
Senate Bill 179 by Senators Nicholson and Renfro and Representatives Foote and Sonnenberg concerning the creation of a flood debris cleanup grant account to facilitate watershed cleanup efforts in areas affected by the September 2013 flood and in connection therewith making an appropriation.
Local government. Third reading of bills, consent calendar. Mr. Majors, would you please read the titles to the bills on third reading consent?
Senate Bill 163 by Senators Stedman and King and Representative Lee concerning clarifying changes to provisions related to the sentencing of persons convicted of drug crimes. Senate Bill 160 by Senator Newell and Representative Primavera concerning removing limitations on a transitional living program for a person with a brain injury.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move the adoption of all the bills on the third reading of bills consent calendar, which includes Senate Bills 163 and 160.
Any discussion on any of those bills? Are there any no votes on any of the bills on the consent calendar? With 33 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 2 excused, Senate Bill 163 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Senator Ulibarri. Senator Marble, do you want to be a co-sponsor? I just saw your hand go up. Okay. With 33 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 2 excused, Senate Bill 160 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Senator Aguilar. Senators Nicholson, Kafalas, Mr. Majority Leader. Senators Toktrop, Kerr, Schwartz, Todd. Madam President Pro Tem. Third reading of bills. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title of House Bill 1267?
House Bill 1267 by Representative Fisher and Senator Jones concerning authorization for a political subdivision of the state to release black-footed ferrets on its land.
Senator Jones.
Thank you, Madam President. I move Senate Bill 1267 on third reading and final passage, and I ask for a yes vote.
Any discussion? Question is the adoption of House Bill 1267. Are there any no votes? Senators Roberts, Grantham, Marble, Mr. Minority Leader. Senator Lumberg. Senators Scheffel, Hill, Lambert, King, Todd, Schwartz, Senator Schwartz is a yes. Senator Todd is a yes. Senator Renfro is a no. With 23 ayes, 10 noes, 0 absent, and 2 excused, House Bill 1267 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Madam President Pro Tem. Senators Kafalas, Todd, Schwartz, Crowder. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title to Senate Bill 165?
Senate Bill 165 by Senators Johnston and Kerr and Representatives Murray and Peniston concerning the percentage at which to rate the student academic growth standard for the purpose of licensed personnel performance evaluations in the 2014-15 academic year.
Senator Johnston.
Thank you, Madam President. I move Senate Bill 165 on third reading and final passage and ask for an aye vote.
Any discussion? Question before the body is the adoption of Senate Bill 165. Are there any no votes? Senators Marble and Lumberg and Renfro. and Hill. With 29 ayes, 4 noes, 0 absent, and 2 excused, Senate Bill 165 is adopted. Co-sponsors: Senators Kafalas, Stedman, Nicholson, Aguilar. Mr. Majority Leader. Senators Todd, Schwartz, Talktrout, Todd, Newell, Jones. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title to House Bill 1141?
House Bill 1141 by Representative Quorum and Senator Roberts concerning the confidentiality of Social Security numbers under statutes protecting the privacy of individuals.
Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Madam President. I move House Bill 1141 on third reading and final passage and ask for an aye vote.
Any discussion? Question is the adoption of House Bill 1141. Are there any no votes? With 33 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 2 excused, House Bill 1141 is adopted. Co-sponsors: Senators Aguilar, Crowder, Grantham, Rivera, Ulibarri, Nicholson, Newell, Stedman, Zenzinger. Mr. Majority Leader. Senators John, Todd, Hodge, Lundberg, Herpin, King. Lambert. Mr. Minority Leader. Senator Kerr. Senator Shuffle. Senator Kafalas. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move for reconsideration of Senate Bill 165.
All in favor say aye. All opposed, no. Ayes have it. We will reconsider Senate Bill 165. Mr. Majors, would you please reread the title to Senate Bill 165?
Senate Bill 165 by Senators Johnston and Kerr and Representatives Murray and Pendleton concerning the percentage at which to rate the student and academic growth standard for the purpose of licensed personnel performance evaluations in the 2014-15 academic year.
Senator Johnston.
Thank you, Madam President. After further reconsideration, we move again Senate Bill 165 and ask for an aye vote.
Any discussion? Question is the adoption of Senate Bill 165. Are there any no votes? Senators Marble, Renfro, Lundberg, Harvey, Lambert, Hill, with 27 ayes, 6 noes, 0 absent, and 2 excused, Senate Bill 165 is adopted. If you were co-sponsoring the first time, I have you already. Are there any additional co-sponsors on Senate Bill 165? You're already on the bill. Okay. Consideration of governor's vetoes. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. And at the request of the sponsor, I move we lay over Senate Bill 89 until May 8th.
For the motion, all in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. We will lay over consideration of veto of Senate Bill 89 until May 8th. Delivery to the governor.
To the governor for signature on Monday, March 31st, 2014 at 2:10 p.m. Senate Bills 22, 58, 98, 109, 110, and 119.
The Senate will stand in a brief recess.
tell them what we're doing, waiting for the House? Want me to do?
And then also in announcements, I think there was one point just let them know the budget's
Let them know.
Go through the budget calendar again.
Yep.
I think that's the most recent.
The Senate will come back to order. Members, we're waiting for a love letter from the House to the Senate. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and start taking up some announcements. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you. Does anyone have an announcement with regard to today before I get into mine? Looks like Senator Newell is on her way.
Senator Newell.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, today is the first day of April, which is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and you will be getting throughout the month different sheets that are going to be on your desk, some from Kemp, some from the Our Kids, Your Kids organizations, and we wanted to make sure that every legislator had tips that they could take back with them to their districts, as well as tips and tools that you could take with you personally. And we would welcome you to wear blue and also wear either your Kemp pin or your Pinwheel pin. And as you can imagine, across the state, child abuse is a serious issue. And it is an issue that literally affects thousands and thousands of children. So it is not, it's not a fun topic to talk about, but a necessary topic to talk about. And yesterday at the Children's Caucus, we had some of the youth come who had emancipated out of the foster care program. And thank you. Thank you. And they were sharing their struggles throughout the system. So even when they are removed from their abusive homes or neglectful homes, they're still struggling while they are in the system. Anyone to go into the child protection system has a likelihood, a 50% higher likelihood of not graduating from high school, of getting into the criminal juvenile justice system, and of becoming homeless. They are also targets for human trafficking as well. So it is a serious topic, although I did want to mention it today. You will be seeing sheets, and I entreat you to come and ask me or any questions that you have of the members in the lobby who come and visit us from the Kemp Foundation, from the Rocky Mountain Children's Law Center, from the Tennyson Center. There are all kinds of organizations that have resources that are available to the kiddos and for the parents, for prevention. And that's what's so important this month, is how can we prevent the problem from happening in the first place. So I ask that you join me in the spirit this month of paying more attention to the prevention of child abuse and neglect. Thank you.
Senator Aguilar.
Thank you, Madam Chair and members of the committee. Members, I'm joined today by Cheryl Seifert, who's the Executive Director of the Parkinson's Association of the Rockies, and I have a tribute here around Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a progressive neurodegenerative condition most commonly characterized by motor symptoms such as tremor and rigidity. Patients also suffer from non-motor symptoms such as sleep disturbances and depression, all of which can significantly affect a patient's daily activities and motor function. Parkinson's impacts 1 million people in the United States, and its prevalence is expected to rise in parallel with increasing life expectancy. Although treatments are initially effective, 50 to 90% of patients develop debilitating motor complications. Caring for Parkinson's disease patients is a task that becomes increasingly complex and demanding as the severity of disease progresses. To help raise awareness of Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Action Network, Parkinson's Disease Foundation, the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, the National Parkinson Foundation, and the Parkinson Alliance Parkinson's Unity Walk have designated the month of April as Parkinson's Disease Awareness Month in the state of Colorado. Members, I hope you'll join me in welcoming Cheryl Seifert, the Executive Director of the Parkinson's Association of the Rockies, and thanking them for their work in helping people affected by Parkinson's disease.
Any other announcements?
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah. Yes, I will. It's still over there, we don't have it yet?
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Colleagues, I just thought I would quickly go through the schedule. To start with, committees are meeting as scheduled today. Tomorrow, we will convene at 9 a.m., go through the formalities, call roll, and then break into caucuses for the balance of tomorrow. Amendments to the long bill are due by 4 o'clock tomorrow. Senate Democrat amendments go to John Ziegler, and Republican amendments go to Kevin, is it Neiman? Yeah, Neiman, not the German pronunciation. And so that's by 4. And then tomorrow morning, or Thursday morning, April 3rd, we will convene again at 9, and then once we do the roll call and so forth, the formalities, we will again break into caucuses. And following caucuses, we will come back in and we will do second reading on the long bill with accompanying appropriations bills. So that will be Tuesday. And then with no committees, obviously, with that schedule.
I mean Thursday.
And on Thursday. And then on Friday, we will convene as normal at 9 a.m. and the order of the day will be third readings. No committee meetings will be held on Friday as well. So that's the schedule for the balance of the week, and we are still waiting to hear from our House friends, in quotes, on April Fool's Day. So we will wait. Hang on one second.
Senator Noel.
Thank you, Madam President. Well, since it is April Fool's Day, I did some research and thought I would share this with the Chamber, that April Fool's Day has been celebrated by different cultures in many ways. The ancient Romans and Europeans from the Middle Ages celebrated a day of foolery. Poet Geoffrey Chaucer referenced a day for tricks in his poem, The Nun's Priest Tale. But great jokes like Chaucer's work never gets old. Here's a list of the best pranks, and you've probably read them so on the news that I won't be doing that, but I did do some research on famous first ladies who did April Fool's jokes with their president husbands or told stories. And just a few of them I just found was Martha Washington had begged President Washington not to tell the story one more time about cutting down the cherry tree. That Nancy Reagan had begged President Reagan to stop before the trickle-down economy wasn't going to work, according to her astrologer. And that Michelle Obama had begged that President Obama would not play one more game of between the sheets with fortune cookies and marijuana with the domestic workers. So those are the rumors of the First Lady of April Fool's Days, and I just wanted to share that with the Chamber.
Senator Marble.
I really have to apologize. Thank you, Madam President.
Hang on for a minute. Come here. What do you need to do?
I need to go reconsideration on we met them over the end.
He wants to reconsider all 5 bills at this point.
All 5.
Yeah, can you give that reason?
we were talking, and there was a couple of them that we really wanted to vote. One on the third reading, not on the consent, and then one especially on the consent.
Do you want to just make, could you do it, do you want to just say? Hold on, explain, well, hang on, really. So, let me just ask for, just keep it. Just point of personal privilege real quick. Then just say proposed.
Right now.
Wait till she recognizes you. Just do it again.
Senator Marble.
Thank you, Madam President. April Fools.
I fell for it. I fell for it.
The hair and the face mask.
For those of you who missed it, word was Senator Marble was going to ask for reconsideration of every bill we did this morning. So, well done, Senator Marble.
And she caught me, really caught me. Thank you. That was worth it. That's the best April Fool joke yet. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Senator Rivera.
Thank you, Madam President. I guess probably the first clue should have been when Senator Marble came up and said, "I apologize."
Mr. Majority Leader.
Said what?
Wait a few.
We'll just wait. Wanted to stand in recess for.
The Senate will stand in brief recess.
hashes are mixed. And then we could just do it page by page if you want to. If you like the first one.
Message from the House.
We're still recessed, right?
April 1st, 2014, Madam President, the House has passed as amended on third reading and transmits herewith House Concurrent Resolution 4114.
Consideration of House concurrent resolutions. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title to House Concurrent Resolution 4144?
House Concurrent Resolution 4114 by Representatives Ferrandino and Del Grosso, submitting to the registered electors of the state of Colorado an amendment to the Colorado Constitution concerning the abolishment of the Colorado Senate.
Mr. Minority Leader, care to have it read at length?
Thank you, President Carroll. When I caught wind of this earlier, I had a chance to preview the language in this, and we had some discussions in your office and in our office about what we should do and, frankly, how much time we should spend amending this absolutely poorly thought out resolution, because, frankly, as you read through it, I think they're actually talking about themselves, not wanting to be insulting to them, and not wanting to occupy more of our staff's time than is absolutely necessary. We move, that this resolution be shredded at length.
Mr. Majority Leader.
And thank you. And we don't second things in this body, but in this case, I think it deserves it because we want you all to come up here and help shred this resolution.
Senator Toptrap.
Thank you, Madam President. I have a question. If this resolution passes, does that mean that the Senate sine dies? Think about it. Think about it.
Senator Marble.
Thank you, Madam President. I move that we counter or possibly strike below and rename the House chamber the lower chamber.
I think we all know they already are the lower chamber. Any debate about that? Senator Lambert.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd offer a substitute motion. I move L002 and ask that it be read at length.
Amendment L002 has been moved. Mr. Majors, would you please read L002?
Amendment L002 to House Concurrent Resolution 4114 by Senators Stedman, Hodge, and Lambert. Amend printed concurrent resolution, strike page 2, page 3, strike lines 1 through 8, and strike everything below the resolving clause and substitute, quote, that the second regular session of the 69th General Assembly adjourn on April 1st, 2014, that it shall stand and adjourned sine die, and that the General Assembly authorizes the Joint Budget Committee to the legislature until the end of the time as calculated by Senator Brophy.
Senator Hodge.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask for an aye vote.
I bet. Any other discussion on getting rid of the rest of us for completing the takeover by the Joint Budget Committee? Senator Lambert.
This is I guess,
friendly
defined in the English dictionary as a coup d'etat. And it dissolves the legislature until the end of time as calculated by Senator Brophy.
Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, President Carroll. I'm going to have to ask you to reject this unfriendly amendment, and I'm going to offer a substitute motion to this motion on this amendment that it be shredded at length.
All in favor, aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. We will shred at length.
We're back to the original motion.
Good job.
Yeah.
we got to back to shred.
We will,
Mr. Minority Leader.
as is required, we will be delivering this back to the House once we complete our tasks.
It's a team effort.
Should we save the enacting clause for the president?
Yeah.
Read it already.
Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Minority Leader. So I appreciate everybody's help in sending the proper message of.
Mr. President.
He's in.
Say it. Say it. Say it now. Say it clearly. Say it often. Say it.
Oh, la, 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 la. I can't even see it. All right, you guys are.
All those approve of the motion say aye. Aye. We are adjourned, sine die.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Sponsors?
Someone want to move that we add the present morning roll call as co-sponsors on the final action on House Concurrent Resolution 4144? Mr. Majority Leader. No one wants to co-sponsor.
No co-sponsors.
Well, I thought you were going to move for everybody.
Yes.
See a show of hands for co-sponsoring the message to the House. That's clearly unanimous and on the consent calendar and on its way back.
All right, you want to grab the envelope? We'll put this in there.
Have we completed our important work?
Whoa. It's dying to come back out.
Are we back to order, Madam?
Okay, Senate will come back to order.
Thank you, Madam President.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. All I can say is thank goodness there's only one April Fool's Day. Senator Marble got me just really, really, really good. And I think they're, Senator Sheffel as well is co-conspirators. Well, I think we are done, at least in here for today, thank goodness. Hang on a minute. Senator Todd would like to make an announcement. A real announcement? A real announcement.
This is legit.
Senator Todd.
It's kind of hard to bring order back, but looking at our new, thank you. Oh, did you call on me?
Yes. Senator Todd.
Thank you, Madam President. And for transportation this afternoon, we're going to just have a different order. The first bill that we will hear is House Bill 1176, and then we'll follow the rest of the order that is stated in the daily calendar.
Are they still in?
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. And with that, I move we adjourn until 9 a.m. Wednesday, April 2nd.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. The Senate will adjourn until 9 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, April 2nd.